for maybe 30 seconds per panelist for concluding remarks so we can let our patient audience leave. And for those who were hoping to have their questions asked, I do apologize, but feel free to email BDS Coalition. I think Karen inserted the email in the chat, and we'll try to field your questions through that venue. So let's start with Bana, I think. Any final remarks?
Yeah, just a last mention. I think at the Good Shepherd Collective, we urge people to just go on the website. We actually have a new website, and the website had a lot of data that we collected that is not available anywhere else. This data includes, the numbers, but, not just numbers, but also, attacks and settler attacks, some of the things that, you would have to go on to platforms and, request those numbers, and you'd have to have a password protected profile. We have that, we compiled that, we did our own analysis on those data sets, and these might be very important for researchers who want to, compile that those resources. So do get to our website, goodshepherdcollective.org. The second thing is, we have a newsletter. We don't just speak about what's happening in newsletter. We sometimes offer as well some analysis, theoretical analysis. We talk about what it means to be anti-Zionist. We talk about movement capture as well. By the liberal kind of co-optation of movements. We talk about those allies that in fact are not allies. And we also speak about something more than that. We also speak about the hope in the movement and not being demoralized. We want people to know that we have access to resources in Palestine, as we are based in Palestine, that maybe other organizations may not have, so they can other organizations and researchers, activists, to people, we can hold webinars and speak to them about what's happening locally. And we also, just one last thing is that we, as I explained, we do not hold any grants with any big grant making or donors. So we do rely on individual donations. We don't want to have to be captured by the conditions of the conditions that are set by grants, and we think we want to be able to speak what we want to speak without those conditions. So do think if you have the extra funds to support the work of the Good Shepherd Collective, we will be holding a tour worldwide, inshallah, in the next year, in this year and the next year as well. So we would definitely appreciate some support. Thank you so much.
Thanks. I'll go to Bram. I guess then we'll do it alphabetically, then Hanna, and then we'll close off with Karen. Certainly. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I spoke a lot, so I won't say much except to say, Bana, you can absolutely count on us to host you and to assist in all the stuff in South Africa, and the same with other allies. Thank you.
Hanna?
Yeah, I think really I want to touch on the solidarity movement. From our experience here, some people just voice their support to the liberation of Palestine without realizing that they are supporting the tools of liberation with all its forms, including the armed struggle. We had an incident here in Vancouver where a speaker from the podium said in a demonstration, said, "Long live October 7." And, lots of criticism came from the movement. And it was, we are sure that it's instigated by agents of the police and the state. Now all of them are saying, oh yeah, they released the prisoners, we support the Palestinian struggle. I mean, where were you when the police persecuted the one who said that? Actually, it is detailed on the last article we posted I just posted it, the vulture of anti-Palestinianism. When someone falls down from the solidarity movement, we shouldn't start stabbing them. We should show solidarity with them. And, you know, the names are in the, clear names are in the article, so I don't need to repeat them or endorse them. But I'm saying, you know, the movement should support clearly and non-reservedly the armed struggle of the Palestinian people. Liberation movement, and it's recognized by even the UN. There is certain resolution recognizing the Palestinian struggle for armed resistance. So what we are shying about, because of the intellectual terrorism that we are under from the police state and from the government and from the media, we should tell them, no, thank you. We clearly support the Palestinian struggle for liberation, whether you like it or not. Long live October 7, and down with Canada as an imperialist state, as a settler colonialist state. When we say down with Canada and down with the US, we mean down with their ideology that's based on supremacism, on settler colonialism, and oppressing other people. We don't need such states in anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Hanna. And for anyone who's interested in some literature, I invite you to consider the historian C.L.R. James. He writes a lot about, armed resistance, especially in the context of the Haitian Revolution. Karen, I'll give you the last few minutes that we have.
I'll only take a few seconds, but just I have put in the links for the groups that were represented as speakers here. There are other groups that are, of course, part of the coalition, and you can find more information on the BDS coalition as well from that link. So as Bana has said, in terms of the Good Shepherd Collective, I mean, there's just amazing resources that are available where work has been done and allow people to engage in areas within their own context and their own engagement. And we would certainly welcome hearing from folks who especially are parts of groups that may want to join and be part of this work, both from coast to coast, Canada, coast to coast to coast, Canada and Quebec, and internationally as well. So thank you so much to Sara and to the other panelists, and to those who have been part of the very engaged audience. Sorry, we haven't got to everybody's questions, but we will read them all, and where we can, we'll provide some more responses as well. So yeah, the recording also is live, and I put the link in again, but you can always just Google Just Peace Advocates YouTube, and it is posted there as well. So thanks everyone, and thank you so much, Sara, for moderating.
My pleasure. And please follow the links that have been posted on the chat for future events and future sessions. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Bye.